Hey, hey, hey! How you doing, Virgos? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Printres, Waters, Ocean Seas. So, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. So, just want to say that I am giving out free private and personal readings. So if you'd like a free private or personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. Just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So, what's going on with Virgos? Virgos. I have not wanted you to know that I was doing this, and I know that you could tease me all you want to, but I'm not telling you if I did. I just figured out that I could do it, and I wouldn't want to, but I know you know that I did it, so I wouldn't want to speak about it. So, someone knows that you did something, or they did something. You may have known that someone done something. This person didn't want you to know. This person thought, well, you could tell maybe, or maybe you can't tell, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say anything. Okay. This person went ahead and did something. You know that. It says, I laugh because what if I do this again? And people will say that you did it. And obviously I used someone else's ingredients to do this. So this person used someone else's situation to do what they did to you. It says, well, I just don't know how to support the idea of people being there for me. So I use people and take what I want when I want to and get back to you with this good news that I have in my mind to hurt you. There we go, guys. It says, well, I didn't want to do it, but I needed to support myself and make myself feel good about who I am. And I didn't mean to do it, but I do know that I'm supporting myself to say, well, I could have done it better, or maybe even showed you that it wasn't me, and possibly even realize that I know that you're going to know it's me. Even when I don't think it's you, you know that you know it's not going to be her, him, or them. It's always someone else but me. But then I think, how can I avoid this? Me knowing that it's me, you knowing it's me, we all know it's me. Yes, me, I did it. I did it. I did it to you, and I hate it. Could be dealing with a Taurus, could be dealing with a fire sign, could be dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with an air sign, a Scorpio, or a Sag. It says, bloody hell, why would I never get away with something and then say that I did do it? I said I didn't want to know that you were going to do this to me ongoing, and I'm tired of it. Okay, so this water sign Pisces is saying, look, I didn't want you to think that it was going to happen in a way where you could feel like you could continue doing this to me. All right. All right. It says, all this time you knew I was going to do this. That's why you kept quiet. You just didn't want to say anything. Okay. This person feels like they could have manipulated you and put something back in their mind to say that they could hear you talk about it and maybe say something and make you feel like you were going to call out or scream out or cry about it. It says you never did that. You just kept calm and you kept quiet and you knew what to do next to solve the situation and put it back in the place where it needed to be, to send yourself back to your mind to say, well, that's all I know. It says, I could help myself make myself feel better by leaving everyone out of the negative energy and pushing you back where you belong because you don't know how to support me. You may think I'm going to work with you ongoing to make you feel like everyone's going to support you, but I'm not going to help you ongoing if you feel like it's going to work in your favor. Could be dealing with a Gemini or just someone that knows how to manipulate situations. It says, well, I could harm you and make you feel like bad news is coming, but you'll always make me feel bad news is coming. Okay, you could be that person or it could be the other person that's making you feel that way. It Says I laugh because what if I don't want to hear from you again and you keep doing this to me? What if I decide to do it to you and you just stop? That's all I want. Just stop. If you continue, then I'm going to keep reaping my karma by hurting you and then hurting everyone. Because why do I keep telling everyone off? I don't need to hear that I've got bad news coming from everyone. But I do know that I'm wondering if everyone even realizes that I'm not trying to harm them. I'm just hurting you because you keep trying to torment me and making me feel bad. But I don't want everyone to think I'm trying to harm them. Okay? So someone here doesn't want everyone to feel like they're trying to harm them because of another person that keeps trying to do things maybe and hide their hand, or maybe do things deliberately and then it affects everybody else. It says one day you realize that you don't need to speak about no one. Just let the person deal with their own negative energy. It says you will see that you can walk away and still live a very good life without the negative drama. Laugh because you never did that, but you do know that you don't mean to harm anybody, and you still say, I don't harm anyone. I'm trying to warn you, I'm not harming anyone. Maybe this person, because they can't hear that I need you to hear me, and maybe even stop everyone else from hearing that bad news is coming, because I don't want to hear everyone else has got bad news. I'm trying to warn myself to stop speaking about everyone else. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. And I'm not leaving my mind to wonder if everyone else is going to harm me. I'm going to allow the situation to unfold and make people see that I'm not judging them. I'm not hurting them. I'm just telling everyone to stop bothering me. Give me a break. I've done what I did and I need to help myself, give myself better news. If I don't, then how can I see good karma come when everyone is trying to warn me that I'm hurting them, but I'm not really, because someone is trying to hurt me. And when they do it, they try to tease me, push me down, try and harm me and make me feel bad for whatever it is that I've done. I'm not going to allow the person to keep hurting me, and I'm not going to let go of the situation until I figure out how to solve the problem. People will see me and not see me and understand why I'm dealing with people this way, because they don't know how to serve me in a positive way. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with a fire sign or an Aries. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, or it could be you guys, Virgo, feeling this way. It says laugh because you never did anything wrong. You just know that someone's bothering you and you keep getting them in their mind about how they can support themselves, and they will never know how to support themselves without using many people to disguise themselves and maybe even trick you into harming others. It says you don't mean to, and you know now not to speak about everybody, but you will know who it is that's harming you, and you will deal with this person directly, trying to make them feel jealous, hurt, harmed, or break them down and make them feel good news is never theirs. So make them feel that way and try and push yourself back to where you belong in the very good karma that you have, because this person knows now not to speak to you. Okay, says there's a person around you that knows now not to speak to you, not to deal with you. Okay. It says laugh because you did it. You made things happen with everyone that didn't like you, but it does say bad news is not something that you'll warn yourself of next time. It says you'll just know not to take everyone down with you. You'll laugh at it because you know that it's not everyone, and you know that this is not going to be harmful to you. It is going to be bloody good news when you realize that you did it. You just needed to tear down one person in the crowd and figure out who it was and apologize to everyone and let them know that it's not going to be them that's going to be brought down with this person. Okay. It says this person may not see it, but they have negative energy inside them and brew up bad news for everyone, causing harm to everyone, letting everyone down, and people do not understand why it keeps happening. This person may never want to be seen or shown who they are, but knows that they can always take away good karma from them when they do things, because it always falls back to them when they're identified. It says people will see this person and won't realize how the hell it happened until it happens, and then they cause themselves more karma. Okay. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with Aquarius, could be dealing with any earth sign. Okay, could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, could be dealing with any air sign, could be dealing with any water sign. So anybody really, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. Just laugh because you did something that you shouldn't have done, but you did it anyway, and you're going to give yourself better news, feeling better about it. Let the person see that bad news is always going to be theirs. Just let them see it. I don't want to hear bad news because I'm coming to get you one day if I feel like it gets out of hand, but I can't cause you no harm. When I know I see you as a better citizen than the rest, you helped me so much. Try to avoid the problems, and maybe even people see this person is not going to stay there and wonder if everything's going to be okay. This person may see good karma come, but when will you have good news for yourself? I'm trying to warn you, she's staying there. If you don't want me, then you have to move on, but I'm not leaving you to believe she's going to move on. So someone here is trying to warn you as well that they are ready to control a person moving forward, obsessed, all right, or needing codependency. It says she will, because she has to have me there as a partner. If I'm not her partner, I can't get well in my mind. I don't know how to do that, but I bloody knew that I could hop onto the bandwagon of everyone else thinking it was going to work, just the same way it does with everyone around me that sees it's not going to be easy to move on from this person. Could be dealing with a Cancerian, could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, okay, could be dealing with a Sagittarius, all right, could be dealing with a water sign. Says laugh because I know that I wouldn't dare dream of harming you, but if she's always there, how can I help myself? She needs me for all this time alone. She needs me for sex and more. Maybe I will get her to give me that if I just stay there. Oh, this person thinks if they just stay there, they'll get what they want from this person. So might have to just leave them to it, lovely. It says, I can't let you do that when I know I need you to. Well, this person has to choose. This person's like, well, I'm holding on to this one and I'm not letting them go. But this person's holding on to you too, thinking that they can't let go. Oh, gosh. Anyway, it says, one day you'll realize that it's not me that needs you. It's them. They are there, so that's why I hold on to you. It's this air sign female that wants you more than I do. She doesn't need me, but she likes the fact that I hold on to you to make you feel good, and then doesn't want me to make you feel good, so I make you feel bad. Okay, it could be an earth sign, another earth sign that you're dealing with, or a Sagittarius. Okay, and wants to sort things out with a Scorpio here. Okay. This person never means well by you and doesn't really mean well by themselves. It says this person may never hold on to you in that way for ongoing pleasure or maybe even good karma. But this person knows not to speak to you anymore, and you know why. You never needed them, so you always subjected them to make them feel bad in a negative way to themselves and many others, to see that they don't have good news with no one. Maybe they should see themselves for who they are, and suddenly they realize that they're just going to be bad or mad at themselves and maybe even miserable. Just staying there like that and making them feel like that is something that they love anyway. It's something that they always do, and maybe even see themselves going the distance to follow on with this and never want to help you or solve your problems. It says she will never help you solve your problems. What about you? Do you not see that this Taurus female will never help you solve your problems, but you thought she would? She would give you back everything that she thought she had in her mind to solve her issues and never even give you a dime back in return to solve your own. Are you seeing she's not going to war with you, but then she will, and then she'll try again? But she's lying to herself about how to continue. She doesn't know how to support you. She may even be rude or negative or deceptive, but never see you as a person that she likes. But she'll always make you feel bad. She's always going to get bad news. But when she does, she'll realize she's not dreaming. She's got a clue to give you bad news again. She wants to know if she could do this, but it does say that she's always going to try. She's never going to give up, but she'll always see bad news come to her. And one day when she does, she'll realize that she can't give you it anymore. She does not know how to stop pleasing me in my mind about it, though, because I like the fact that she hurts you, harms you, gives you negative energy, and I destroy you with my mind, making you feel like you get it as well. With her energy and mine, it is definitely helping. Okay? You could be dealing with a Scorpio man here, All right, could be dealing with someone that's working with a Taurus, or someone that's working with a um a fire sign, an air sign. Does say what? I told you she would never leave me and you didn't believe me. I will never let you go though. I'm just gonna let you think she's going, and then you'll come back, and then she's not coming back, and then you're coming back and she's not coming back, and you're never coming back, but you always see I'm never leaving her. Okay. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. It says, I love that because I'll always have karma given to me in good ways, both ways. Everyone is helping me just the way I like. People like me. Every day I work on how I want to move forward. This way, that way, that way, this way. Whichever way I want. And when I do, people follow. Can you not see people follow me everywhere I go? And I love it. And I'm going to work on that just the way I want to. That could be your energy, Virgos, or it could be someone else around you that feels very confident about that. So let's see what else is going on. Says, but I do know that I have this dignity inside me to help everyone, solving my problems and theirs and yours too. But I can't solve yours because I mostly help them. But then I don't help you, and then you don't help me. So where am I going? Just don't think I'm helping you enough. Could be enough for you to believe that everything is going to work out. Just try me. One day you'll certainly understand that avoiding me is not going to be good, but if you avoid me again, then it's not going to be healthy for me, and I'll certainly make you feel bad again. But I can't keep doing that to my mind. It's hurting me, and it's making me feel bad again that I keep kicking myself, hurting you, and struggling to do so because I don't know who's harming you out there, and I wonder who's going to hurt you again. But I do know if I hurt them, they're going to hurt you, and if I hurt you, then I'm going to hurt myself, because I do hurt too, but I don't want you to know that I'm hurting. This person sounds like a narcissist. Oh my gosh. Oof. Anyway, it says, I laugh because why would I always want people to think I'm going to study them in such a way that it's going to help me? This person is always single, okay? Always thinking they're successful because they got everybody helping them. But then there's one woman that always knows she's more better on her own, and she does love it that way because she doesn't know who to believe in good karma. But yet she works on bloody well done energy every day of her life. She's such a smart woman, and she behaves like she's got God's gifts. She's a Wonder Woman in sparking conversations and brewing negative energy and punishing her mind sometimes too, but then bounces back to the person that did it and puts them in their place and lets them know to pee off, or even punishes them and makes them think, well, can you see I'm not having it? It's not going to be you that gets me up in my mind about the situation more than you'll get yourself up in your mind, because I'm not telling you off, I'm just doing things, which is what the person keeps trying to warn you or warn her. It says, well, she will know that she's not going to give you any more time to wonder if I will be called. I will call her, she will call me, and if we have to work together, you'll see a problem. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. Virgos. There is a Virgo here that doesn't mind seeing that bad news is coming to them, but wonders why it's not going to work out for everyone else. Because they're trying to warn you, Virgos, not to speak about it, but just see that bad news is not going to be yours. But then you realize you're not going to see them anyway. You just have to move on and let them deal with it. Okay. It says, I know because I have been doing this for many, many years. And if I don't get a hold of you one day, I'm going to tear myself down. I just feel like I have not seen you for so long that I need to play this mind game and put myself back in the same way I did before and hurt you, and then 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 hurt you. And this person just wants to keep going on that way. This person says, I'm not going to give up, but I tell you I'm not going to give up. And if you want to keep doing it, let yourself be known that you're going to get stressed. I will get stressed, but you will get stressed, and I will get stressed, and you will get stressed, and you will get stressed, and I go, yeah. Dealing with a maniac, okay? Could be dealing with an air sign, could be dealing with a fire sign, could be dealing with a Cancerian, okay? There's a Cancerian, and there's also a Leo here that want to be direct about this, okay? Could also be dealing with a Gemini that doesn't want to give up and also wants to be direct about this. Okay, it says, I will brutally harm you. Watch and see what happens. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to harm you so much, and you're not even going to realize what's happening. But I'm telling you off again, and then you're going to tell me off again, and I will tell you, not this time. It won't work, but it will. I just need to keep going with this. Why? Because I want to know that you're not going to live here. I'm not going to let you stay here and think it's okay, but I feel like you already know that it's not okay. For me to speak that way to you and then still do this, it's not going to be okay. But then I realize I'm not going to see the light of day. My problem is that I don't see what's heading my way, and I will see it in 1 week or maybe less, or 2 days, or maybe even today. Just don't know what's happening. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I tell you what, it's going to bother me one day when I realize what's really going on. It does make me feel proud this morning or tonight or later on today that I have to have news to give you about my mind. I will see that HOE is something that I want to give you. And if this person has to let me know that they're giving it to you, it's something that I'm going to offer to you through another person that will make you think, oh, that's what I'm getting. You'll never get a good karma with me. Never. But I friggin' love it. And you think that it's going to work out. And I'm telling you, it's never. But you always wonder why it's not working when you're not seeing anyone that's helping you. Oh. Someone wants to treat someone like they're some type of hoe. It says this person may not see it, but they're not going to see any good news for themselves. They have to deal with whatever it is that they've got coming. But one day they'll understand that there will never be someone that's going to be so important to another person that they'll get good karma. Or this man feels like he thinks that way and then knows that he doesn't have good karma himself. So he's trying to warn you that he's not going to allow anyone to see you in that way. But he doesn't get the help that he needs from you or anyone else, in fact, to help him with this. It does say bad news for them because you do have good clarity when you see things for yourself. Okay. Anything else? It does say bad news is there for you. Not really, but then again, it does say bad news is there for them too. It says this person just wants justice to see that they have helped you with their own smart mind games and plays you like a fool. It does say there's people that want to see you in that way, but it doesn't say who. It just says this man doesn't want to see you happy and he will continue to try and harm you. And he may be a Scorpio. Could be another earth sign. Could be a Sag. Okay. So, it says Scorpio is not going to deal with it anymore, though. It says this person may not want to even see you anymore to deal with it, or may not even trust that you're going to be happy whenever you move on. It says this person doesn't like you, but doesn't really see you that much anyway. Okay. Alright. It says laugh because one day you'll see that I never needed you to talk to me. I did, but I didn't. I just knew that it wasn't going to work out for you. You thought it was going to work out for you, though. But it never works out for me or you or anyone. I love her. Don't really love you, but I love her. She's not really someone I want to be with. But you've got to be mine. Something that I want is your innocence, your precious ideas. Something that I love about you is that you've got all these ideas but never want to show me if they're working. Maybe just one day I'll pray that I could work with you, and then maybe one day I could see that it works, but right now I just don't think I can do it. It's always going to be me that looks at myself like a fool. Just a fool, because why would I even allow myself to be there when I can't be there and be where I am in my mind about you not giving it to me, and then you've got it all, and then I can't understand why I didn't get it. That's the part I don't get. If you give it to me, then I'm going to help myself to see I've got better news. But if you don't, then I'm not going to see anything. And I like you, but I don't like you that much. And I live for the day that I could get good karma with you, but just don't know if I can surprise myself to be there with you. I don't know if I get what I want, and I don't know how to support my ideas. Okay. So anyway, that could be a water sign that you're dealing with. Okay, it could be an air sign. It could be another earth sign. It could be a Aries, or someone that just behaves like a fool and is very childish. Okay, and doesn't want to break up. Doesn't want to fully commit, but doesn't want to fully let you go either. All right, so let's see what's going on as well with whack for you guys. What's going on with whack for Virgos, please? Whack is certainly going to be better than everything else. When you see what happens in the next 2 weeks, you'll see bad news come to you on the day that it may happen. Just once you do, then you realize who it is that gave you this bad news. Could be another earth sign or water sign, or it could be your spouse. It says it's partnership that doesn't really agree well with me, and I will get rid of it. Just don't want it. I will live with myself for that, because I could do better without you. Promised myself that I could, and I like the fact that I always get better news. Even if he didn't give me it, doesn't mean that you should show me anything bad. Okay, which you could be referring to a past person that this person may always bring up. It says it never needed to be even in a negative way, though. I never meant to hurt you in that way, but I saw myself as a bad rep, and maybe advocate for everyone else that was going to be bad to you or hurt you in the past, but I didn't mean to hurt you. Just never thought you could get anything better than me. Leave me to wonder why you would get anything better than me, because I tried to warn you. It was never going to happen. It was never going to be you, says this air sign female. Okay, says, but I laughed though, because I never got anything good too, so that's why I promised you that you would never get anything good. Now I wonder why this earth sign wants you so much to the point where they're going to treat you better than me. And I laugh, because now they're going to want you so much. Could be a Gemini, could be a Scorpio, could be another fire sign, could be anyone, but this person swear blind that they could never see you have anything great, and now you have a Scorpio that's dying to marry you and doesn't know how to support that, but wants to know how they can steal the mind games of the female that doesn't like you and put you back in your place to say you did it, you got married. Oh, what a change. What a change and a kerfuffle. Bloody hell. Got someone that's so negative. It could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be your auntie, your uncle, a friend, an ex-partner. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so let's see what's going on with work for you guys. So work is going to be something that you see better than everything else. It doesn't say bad news is there. Just work and keep working, and you'll see positive energy come. Someday bad news is there, but not always. Good come is there with your work. Certainly making more money than you realize. Maybe even working harder to get more, and even seeing that if you have more time to spare, that you can solve the issues that you've been having making money and give yourself better news making more money. Okay. So let's see what's going on with business for Virgos. Business is practically going to be the best thing that you ever did. It's something that you really need to work on, and certainly going to give you better health. Better things are to come with your mind, and your good news is time. It's time to see that it's going to work out. It says partners will want to work with you, but try and struggle with you as well. It doesn't say bad news is there always, but you have to see when the tides are going to be more calm for you to get good news with these business ideas or people trying to help you. It says she didn't want to see you win, but you have to see yourself win. And it doesn't say bad news is there, so work with it. Get yourself better ideas, better ingredients, better situations, better things going, and work with you. Work with your ideas. Certainly it's going to work for you, and better news is coming. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your love life. What's going on with Virgo's love life? Virgo's love life. Virgo's love life. Okay, it does say feelings are there of nervousness or wanting to know you could be friends. Someone says they've seen you work with yourself more than anything and don't care if you're even troubling yourself more than anything, because they are troubling you to trouble yourself, and don't want to see you anymore, but don't want to speak to you, and don't want to say hello, but don't want to give up on you either, and can't hide it anymore, that they want to speak to you more than anything and can't deliver the information to you because they're hurt in their mind that they can't speak to you. It says this person may not want to see you either and may not want to trouble you either, but doesn't know how to support you with everything else. It says when they get their mind right, they will say hi or say something. It says this person may not want to, but doesn't know how to stop themselves from doing so. It says once they get their mind right, then they will see that better news will come to them with females that have children, or many other females that don't want kids will get kids with this person, or maybe with someone else that does want them, because this person has struggled trying to control who they are. It says, well, I don't want to have problems with you, but I know people have. What if they have problems with you and then I get the same problem with you too? What if I get problems with you too? Laugh because you always had negative energy with your past person and your negative mind games that you played with them, but then you want me to be a part of your life to get bad news too. What if I do and then you say that I didn't do great by you, I didn't do well, but I'm not working with you to support the idea, but I see that they didn't work with you, so I'm always referring back to them to say, well, it's not me, it's not you, it's them, or maybe it's them and maybe it's you, but it's not you. I see this because you're always laughing at me and making me feel bad, and I wonder if I have to work with you to sort out myself and give myself better news. Guys, this person is, they're all over the place, and now that it's like they want to see maybe if it's, if they're the problem, that they need to sort out themselves to be with you in a better way. All right, so let's see anyway what's going on with the singles. Singles love you but don't know how to support you, and maybe give yourself better news because you are alone, but you don't want to work alone. At times you do, and you're happy doing that, and you're proud as well. You just gave yourself better news when I told you off, but then I thought, well, how could I tell her off when I'm in the same situation? Someone could be, trying to be mean to you or negative to you, and they're in the same problem. It says this person never knew that they had bad news, but they always wondered why they didn't get good news. It says she knows why she hasn't got good news because she's never there for me to have good news. Could be dealing with an air sign female. It says you know that you have better news than me. Could be dealing with another earth sign. It says, well, I know that I had better news at the time because I had the kids. You got the marriage, and I know that I got the marriage now and you don't have nothing. But wait and see one day if you get anything. You're not going to get anything from me. Just laughing stock. One laughing stock I see that you have. Nothing to offer, nothing to give, but you always thought you were better than me. Now I realize I'm better than you. Oh my gosh. And there could be a water sign that's in the middle of this or involved in some way, but is walking away from it all. Okay. Could have karma with some parents, or, maybe something that happened a long time ago with your parents, and then, there's a stepmom and a mum arguing here, or just something negative that you just like, you know what? That's not even my business. You gotta move on from your nonsense. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Anything else? It says, I love the fact that I'm in love and I've got good karma. I do work with my spouse and I have better news. I'm working on it. Okay. So some of you earth sign men are working on better news and are giving yourself good karma. It could be the women too, some of you, but it does say men are working so hard and so smart right now to make sure they have better news because they had lied in the past, or they have lies that they're still trying to work on. But it says, if you keep lying to her, it's not going to work out. So when you see that it doesn't work out, don't stroke your ego too much, because something is there still brewing for you to say, well, it didn't work out. Stay where you are because I'm not interested. Okay. It could be dealing with a water sign female. All right. So let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. Okay. It says a relationship is something that I yearn for. Really do want to know that I get it though. Don't want to work with anyone really, but I have to. And I notice that I do. When I do it well. And I can't continue to work with my person or even privatize our atmosphere with someone else's giving us all this information to help us move forward. But it does say bad news is never going to be yours if you listen. Try and listen and be good to the person, and you'll never be bad again to the situation. Try and work with it and never see any problems. So some of you guys could have been struggling with your relationships right now, but you're getting advice, or someone telling you off, or trying to tell you to tame things there, is being direct with you, telling you, yes, sometimes there is worries, but right now things are, there for you to wish that you could have better communication. And if you try to, move forward with that, then you may see better results. It says people will try and tarnish your reputation or bring you down, but it's always going to work with you in a wonderful way that you tell yourself, well, I did work with this person in a better way, instead of trying to struggle that you're not doing it in a great way and then lying to yourself that it's working and it's not, because it's all over the place. It says better news to come if you work with the person instead of working against them. Let them see that you're in love and that you're working with it. Don't let them wonder and guess what's happening and make people wonder what's going. Yeah, the situation just seems to be a little bit all over the place. That's all I see. Some of you guys could be getting ready to move forward with something as well. It says no need to speak because you will see better news come. It's just gonna happen naturally, or maybe you're gonna work with the situation and give yourself better news later on. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the marriage couples. Married Virgos. It says laugh if you want to, because I'm not seeing you, you're not seeing me. At this time, we're not having the greatest time, are we? Because we both seem mad at each other. Mad to the point it's not going to help the situation. I need to leave you out. I haven't got enough. I don't want to give it to you. I don't need you. I'm not feeling well and I don't want to dump this relationship, but I'm out right now. I'm not feeling my greatest self. So some of you guys are really going through different scenarios of lack, you know, whether that's the person's not feeling their greatest self, this person might be depressed, this person may not have enough finances to give you, this person may not be doing enough, giving enough in the relationship, you know, there's a lot of, you know, lack. You might not be talking right now, you know. Yeah, let's see what else is going on with that, guys. It says most of us are trying to harm the situation more than it's needed to be. And it says a lot of you guys are working against each other instead of with each other, and seeing that bad news is there and working more on it to help the situation unfold with positive energy, not close to the perimeter of being great. And bad news is being worked on more than anything. Just laugh, because you will see better news come when you work on it instead of working against it. But are you working with it though, or are you working against it? I've tried to warn you, don't speak to me unless you have good energy for me, but I will speak to you if you have good energy. But if you don't, stop trying to bother me. I do see someone spying on you and wants to talk to you but doesn't know how to speak, and may not even speak to you but warns you underneath their breath that they've got karma coming for you. It does say this person has negative energy and will try to push more bad news on you, or may even see that good news is there but won't want to stroke your ego and won't want to deal with you. It says when she does, she will work with you, and when she sees you in a good way, she will work with you. But if you don't show her good energy, she's not going to support you. She may even be people that don't want to deal with you but wants to know if a bad situation is going to brew more than this, so you can support the energy and go ahead with something that you said you were going to do. Probably call them out or give them negative energy even more. It says many times over you may see bad news coming. Leave it alone. Let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Virgos and Aries? Virgos hate the fact that Aries is going to trouble them. Troubling them is something that they want to do. Aries knows this and don't want to see anything bad, but is going to hold on to something bad and give them something to talk about later on. It says when they do, they see their situation flop or drown out or die. It says nothing is going to be happening for them, but you'll see better news later on. Let's see what's going on with Taurus and Virgo. Taurus doesn't want to walk away, but does know that they're troubled in their mind to see better news come. It says they don't know how to support the idea with good news coming in their mind. It says once they do hear something, it's going to be helpful to them to solve the situation. But once they don't see any good news come, they warn themselves not to speak about it, but to continue working on it. Maybe even seeing it until the end and having a victory, and laughing at themselves for working on it until the end. Certainly wanting to know that they can have fun with you, help you, or support you, or maybe even see you as someone that they don't want to deal with, but they do want to help you with the ideas that have been pushed out. It says nothing is set in stone for whoever it is that doesn't want to see you in a good way. It says this person may not want to speak to you, but will not get the chance to. Okay, it does say that. All right. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini hates you but doesn't want to support the idea with people speaking to you again. So Gemini is working with you this time to see that bad news is not going to be yours, but it's going to be theirs. It does say this person will call someone or let you know that they're coming, or make you feel like bad news is yours again by pushing you into the same situation. It does say you will work with them and push them back into that situation. Something will happen until they karmically move on, or maybe even see that they've got the problem until the day they die. One day they will not see you in a good way, and maybe they will see you in a better way. Which way is it going? Oh my goodness, what's going on with Cancerian? Cancerian loves the hell out of you and doesn't want to trust you either. Doesn't want to trust you, but do know that they work with you. And notice that they don't want to speak to you today, tomorrow, or ever again until they work on their minds and then say, well, I'm back now. I'm going to solve the situation, but I don't know if I could come back in my mind about it in that way. I'm going to try again. Just in a different way, though. And then possibly support you, but not really. I just don't want to hear that you're going to tell me off, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Do not want to know you, but I would rather hear from you and then say, well, it's just not working. Just want to leave her alone. Just want to leave him alone. Let's see what's going on with Leos. Leos don't want to hear from anyone, even the person that they thought they had a partnership with. Don't want to hear from them, don't want to deal with them. Let them pee off, let them go away. Stress-free is what they want to be, and they'd rather love you for this because they see that you don't give them as much stress as the other person does. It says they do support that, and they want to know if you're okay sometimes, but they just can't talk right now. Okay, let's see what's going on with Virgo and Virgo. Virgo doesn't really care much about you, but does want to see you. Better news is coming. Always giving yourself better news and trying to help yourself so much more every day. It does work for you, really, really work for you, and it does work for you so much that you supported your ideas. Give yourself a pat on the back because you did something and you never knew if it was going to work, but it does support you so well. Wow. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgos and Libra. Virgos want to see that Libra does not speak to them again and doesn't deal with them. Libra would rather you speak to them but doesn't know how to support you moving on and doesn't want to know that they're speaking to you until you speak to them. They will not know how to support the idea and they will let you be and just let you be and move on if they have to, but don't really want to know that you're doing that. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Virgo. Okay, Scorpio knows that they don't speak to you and don't want to deal with you either. They left you a long time ago and wonder why you don't speak to them. At times they do, but they see that it's better off without you. Just cosmically gifted, ain't you? Just to speak less to me and make me feel proud of who you are at a distance. I believe that you'll be sparking a conversation one day, but maybe not so soon. And hopefully you will never see that I'm in a good way with you, or maybe you that I'm not going to be looking forward to another day without you, but I will be there trying to study the situation from a distance and wondering if things will, prosper in the ways that we see things individually. So let's see what's going on with Sag. What's going on with Sag and Virgo, please? Sagittarius and Virgo. Virgos knows that they certainly want to spend time with you, looking forward to another day, preaching to everyone that everything is going to be good for you both to have a good normal lifestyle and healthy relationship, certainly wanting to move forward and study these things and travel, and maybe even seeing that breakfast time is a time that you can always give yourself back to each other, possibly sitting down speaking to each other over lunch and dinner, and maybe even looking forward to better news. Cosmic energies are bringing you back to each other to wonder if everything's going to be okay. Loving each other and supporting each other is something that you proudly want to adjust to. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgos and Capricorns. Okay, Capricorn doesn't mind saying hi to you sometime, but doesn't really want to speak to you right now. Don't want to deal with you. Much more time needed in their space and in their own attention, or even in their mind, seeking help and maybe even looking forward to a nine-mindedness in their mind, thinking that they can support the ideas with what they preach and maybe even not see anything at all because they don't know how to give you that. They just wonder why they can't help you, or maybe even look forward to believing that they could work with you and never take the opportunity to do so. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius is going to want to spend time alone with you, seeing that they don't speak to you but leave you alone and move on. Not sparking a conversation with you or talking to you, but just adding to you in your mind to say, you didn't need to speak to me. I left you and I believe that you're going to be well, but we don't need to see each other that often either. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces would rather spend time with you and consider good karma coming in for the both of you. Wondering if subjecting you to good karma is happily going to make you feel better, or even better news coming in where your love life certainly will replenish itself and repair itself, and bad news will swipe away from your mind and maybe even see you as a good friend, possibly as a friend first before marriage or anything else comes, but loving you is something they wonder what if it could happen. Okay, that sounds interesting, Virgos. Very interesting. So let's see what's going on with the let's see what's going on with your angel messages for Virgos. Okay, so we have wedding. All right, let's see what's going on. It says marriage is the motion. No, marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well founded faith in love's power. It says continually breathe life into that faith and love dearest one and love dearest one. Okay, so it looks like some of you guys could be, dreaming about marriage, wanting married, or even getting married, or maybe even working on your marriage. Okay, all right, or needing to do so. All right, so let's see what else is going on. uh All is well. It says Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So there's some hidden blessings here, and you guys will soon understand. Maybe there's going to be some type of change happening for you guys soon, Virgos. So let's see what's happening with the universal messages. Universal messages for Virgos. Okay. All right. Universal messages for Virgos. Okay. It says, when I lean towards love, I am led. And I'm also noticing that there's a few cards here that keep coming in reverse. And it looks like things will turn around soon. It says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So some of you guys as well need to watch what it is that you are growing and watch what it is that you are unapologetic about, because there can be a little bit of unsteady vibes in your reading. Maybe that's why some of the messages were coming out in reverse. It says, oneness is my true nature. Okay, so some of you are just at peace right now with however you feel, or maybe you feel like you're coming together as one with someone that you're going to start building a committed relationship with, and finally tying a knot and getting married to your person. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It says number 55, number 45, number 38, number 3, number 17, okay, and number 10, and this one that dropped out, we've got number 8 and number 4. Okay, so that was your angel numbers. So definitely, needing to work on certain things. I can tell there was a bit of negative energy in there, I can also tell by looking at certain numbers, the positive and the negative, and some of you guys could be dealing with certain people born under certain numbers as well, so kind of watch out for that. But anyway, yeah, don't worry about certain situations, Virgo. Things will turn around for you soon, and just be more mindful about how you're carrying yourself and how you're treating people, and things will work out, well. Don't try to go down that road of negative energy with someone that definitely sees themselves going down further down that road and wanting to drag you along. Try not to pull yourself too deep into the rabbit hole, so to speak. Try and find a way to climb out of it if you can, or even stay mindful about being more, leveled on how you can operate without being pulled down further down into something negative, and you'll be fine. All right, in other words, make sure you swim, do not sink, honey. Okay, so I will speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now, my lovelies. Bye.